Water, blue gold. We drink it, play in it, and grow our food with it. We can go weeks without food, but without water, we die. Yet what do? We pollute it and waste it. We take it for granted. We turn the tap and there it is. But what if one day it wasn't? We have to get involved and get educated about water conservation. All of us. Do you know how much water it takes to make a t-shirt? 3,000 liters. A hamburger? 50,000 liters. To grow an orange? 52 liters. What we eat has a direct effect on the water we use, and we have to start taking responsibility of how much we use. Because if we don't change the way we behave towards water, sometime in our lifetime, a water crisis will change it for us. Perhaps you think our lakes are so big, we could never run out of water. Not too long ago, the fourth largest lake in the world was the Aral Sea in Russia. The Russian government decided they were going to grow cotton around the lake, and they used the water from nearby rivers to grow the cotton. Without the rivers, the lake started shrinking and shrinking and shrinking. And now, it's just a tiny puddle of what it used to be. 80% of the lake has disappeared. The fourth largest lake in the world, gone. In the next 20 years, the amount of water we use on the planet is expected to double. Demand for water will be more than our supply. Although the earth is covered by 70% water, most of it is salt water. In other words, if all the water in the world could be poured into a bucket, only 1 spoonful would be drinkable. Luckily, we are the third most water-rich country in the world. Only Brazil and Russia have more. Some countries aren't so lucky. 1 out of 6 people in the world doesn't even have access to safe drinking water. And every minute, 4 people around the world die from a water-related disease. Think about that. While you've listened to me talk, 16 people have died. Water is being sold like a product in many countries. Large companies give governments money, and in return, they get to control and sell the water in that country. When there are shortages,
please report to the main office. Ryan, Cohen, please report to the main office for the first message. Thank you.
When there are shortages, they will sell the water to the highest bidder. Can you imagine your parents telling you not to shower today because they can't afford it? Or that our water is being rationed because
Emily Young and Rachel Mann, please come to Student Services. Emily Young and Rachel Mann, Student Services.
Because billions of liters of water from our lakes has been sold to China. Water is not a product. We can't decide if we want to buy it or not. We need it to live. We cannot allow companies to sell water for profit because we have to make sure all humans have a right to fresh drinking water and not just the wealthy ones. But what if we do nothing? In the 21st century, it is very likely wars will be fought over water. Tensions have already risen between India and Pakistan over a shared river. Many countries have warned the United Nations that water is an urgent issue to be dealt with this year. We can't wait for a crisis. We have to change now. When it comes to water, we cannot allow us to become a have and have not planet. Those with water and those without. Look, if I have an iPod and a kid in Kenya doesn't, it's not the end of the world. But if I have a swimming pool and he can't even find enough water to drink, then that's a big problem for him. It's life or death. And if it's 1 billion people in China who don't have enough water to drink, and they have a bigger army than ours, then we have a big problem. Because desperate times call for desperate measures. So what if we do nothing? I'm telling you, we cannot afford to do nothing. It's time we took a look at water, how we use it, how much we use, and how we take care of it. We have to conserve it. Our lives depend on it.